What did I just watch? Hello, and welcome, Slashers. Navscript here. Oh, welcome back to my channel. And, so, after, a long wait, finally saw Halloween Ends. And, needless to say, what the fuck? I don't even know where to start. I don't. I made that video while I'm worried about Halloween Ends. People had the audacity, and the nerve to say that I was, being too negative. That I was complaining too much. Well, what I saw in theaters was not a Halloween movie. And it was not the way to end this trilogy. In my opinion. I have to say my opinion because I know everyone has a different opinion and some people get really defensive over some people's opinions. So, I'm just going to cut to the chase and say I did not like Halloween Ends. Very much at all. They handled the source material, Michael Myers, very poorly for this movie. It pissed me off so much coming out of the theater. So much! I knew that there was something wrong with this movie. And somehow I still came out pissed off. With a fiery passion. I need to express to you guys how much this movie pissed me off. And there may be spoilers. So if you want to go to this movie completely blind, I would recommend clicking off the video right now. Because I need to talk about this. First and foremost, I want to talk about the positives first. I will say that Laurie Strode's character was a highlight of the movie. I liked seeing Laurie Strode's character in the light that we saw her in for Halloween Ends. It was quite great. There were some pretty gory kills. I will say this movie had way less kills than Halloween Kills. Of course, the music as always fucking slaps! And the cinematography was shot quite well. I think that's all I can think about as far as the positives go. For the negatives. So, Halloween Ends is not about Michael Myers. It is about some bratty teenager by the name of Corey Cunningham. This concept that they did, where Michael Myers has like a proxy, like someone following his path of murder and killing people like him, trying to be like him, that concept would work better for a different movie that isn't Halloween. But this is Halloween! This is about Michael Myers! And we didn't get that. Instead, like I said, we got some bratty teenager trying to be Michael Myers. And it doesn't work for this movie at all. Have they not learned their lessons from Friday Part 5, where there's the copycat in that movie? And then, of course, there's the copycat in this movie. Like I said, this would have worked better for a different movie, because they are playing with a cool concept, but they didn't utilize it well at all. There's no good balance in any stretch of the imagination for this concept in this movie. Michael kills 2 people. 2. Corey kills the rest of the people. It is a sorry-ass excuse for the finale of this trilogy. A sorry-ass excuse. In that final fight between Laurie and Michael, I gotta say I was quite disappointed by that too. He went down like a bitch, Michael Myers did. And he fucking died, which is not even the problem at the end of the day. It's just how they handled it. Like I said, a sorry-ass excuse for the ending of this trilogy. A sorry-ass excuse. I gotta say, I'm fucking disappointed. I honestly, when I made my Why I'm Worried About Halloween Ends video, I knew the movie was overhyped and whatnot, and I knew that like where I've been hearing, like it seemed like the movie was doomed to be bad, but I did not expect this. After I walked out of the theater, I kept repeating over and over, man, that movie pissed me off. In the previous night, we saw Smile. Me and my friend Israel saw Smile, which also was not a very great movie. It had great cinematography, it had great music, but I thought that movie tried a little too hard to be scary, and it was just really cringy, and I didn't really like that one that much either. Also, what is with the guilt tripping in this movie? This movie is literally guilt trip the movie. Literally, and like, I could name at least like 3 or 4 times where a character is guilt tripped for something. Like Lori going after Michael Myers. She was guilt tripped for that. Corey had something that happened where he accidentally killed a kid. You know, they're after him for that. It even shows as an accident. He didn't mean to do it, but he ended up going onto a path of murder anyway after he encounters Michael. And it was a little annoying, honestly. Like, what Lori was being guilt tripped for was fucking stupid. Like, Halloween 2018 was great. Halloween Kills was, you know, it had issues. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Halloween Ends, it's just far from a Halloween movie. Hell, when people say Season of the Witch is bad, I love Season of the Witch. Yeah, it does have Michael Myers in it, but I can appreciate Season of the Witch for what it is. It's good on its own. I just needed to rant about this movie. I just couldn't do it without spoiling some stuff, because this movie did really make me mad. They had to introduce Corey in Ends, which we didn't see him prior in any other movies, and the movie is all about him. He's the star. And I don't think that's how it should be. So, I'm just going to get to my final verdict, and I'm going to stop talking about this fucking movie. On to the scoreboard. So, the cinematography, I will say, it's a solid 10. I do think that the cinematography was good. The music rating, no, that's a 9. I will give them that. They did switch up some of the music, and I do appreciate the music. The writing and the story, I'm thinking I'm going to give this a 4. Because when you take into account, just, it doesn't feel like a Halloween movie, and then not to mention the guilt tripping that the characters keep giving some of our protagonists is fucking annoying. However, the acting, I think, is a solid 9. I think the acting's pretty good. I'm going to give them that. The acting was good. Now on to the final verdict. Halloween Ends. After waiting so long to see this movie, it was not worth the wait, and the hype was not worth it. Halloween Ends, for me, in my opinion, has to be a 4 out of 10. And I can't seal of approve this movie. I cannot give it an approval. And for my final statement, what should my final statement be? Halloween finally comes to an end, and so does Michael Myers. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. I just had to rant about that, because like I said, I walked out of that theater genuinely upset. And I don't think I've ever done that with any movie. That movie genuinely upset me. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch section below. Thank you guys so much for watching my review of Halloween Ends. Even though I did kind of turn into a spoiler review, I just had to get all that off my chest. I was going to film a beginning skit for this review like I did for Terrifier 2, but Terrifier 2 earned that skit. Terrifier 2 was fucking amazing. And so, like I said, it earned it. And that's why I gave it a beginning skit, because I loved that movie so much. But this, I can't say the same for, I'm afraid. If you guys disagree, that's fine. I don't need you guys to agree with me. This is just my opinion. If you guys feel differently about it, be respectful. Comment your guys' thoughts. It doesn't matter to me if you like the movie or not. This is just my opinion. You can have a different opinion than me, and it'll be fine. I'm not tripping or anything. But I'm out here. I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.